Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 16th to the 31st, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm see my channel, and it really helps it grow. So, thank you so very much for doing so. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of, Leo. During this time, angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the King of Wands reversed. So it's telling us here, we're represented by the wands in the minor arcana. And it's saying that we can have a tendency to get in our own way. We can be a little bit hot tempered. Our temper can match the temperature outside. So just be mindful of that. Like the hotter, the more humid, the more like oppressive. I want to say oppressive. The temperature is outside, the hotter our tempers can be. So just be aware of that during this time. I'm just seeing that. I'm just seeing like the stickiness. Okay, us being very aware of that. Now, if we're in the northern hemisphere, that makes sense. If we're in the southern hemisphere, the extremes of temperature, like the dryness in the air, we can be very affected by that as well. So let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Here we have angelic reverse. We need to slow down and we need to connect with our angels and our spirit guides. That's going to be something that's really important and highly beneficial for us. The angelic energy right there with us, we need to slow down and connect with it. Okay, because we're kind of getting too wrapped up in the day-to-day hustle and bustle of the world, which makes perfect sense. That's what we're living in. Let's see what Spirit has to say through the tarot. Angels and Spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. Ooh, I like that. Angels and Spirit guides. Oh. So if you came here with a yes or no question, just a yes or no question, you're like, well, I want to see what the cards have to say and I want a yes or no answer. Here, the answer is yes. So that can be good or bad depending on what you're looking for. So just knowing that there's a yes answer coming forward. We have the star card right here, which is also Aquarius energy. We have the lovers, which is Gemini energy, and we also have the Knight of Cups, which is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So, with the star, our soul's wish is being heard. This is going to be a time where what we really long for in our soul, for our soul, is being heard and it's coming forward. So, it's a really beautiful thing. We're also being reminded of our soul's wish. We're connecting more deeply with what our soul longs for, wants, desires, how we're moving forward in ourselves, and what we deeply want. This isn't the cross our fingers, oh, I hope I get a new, whatever. This is what my soul is looking for in my life and how it's moving me, whether I know it or not. So sometimes our outward actions can be very different than what our soul is longing for. So this is going to be a time where our soul makes itself known. And if we're going against, what our soul wants, we'll know it. We'll either not feel well, we'll find that certain things keep on going wrong, and it may have us, taking a different route or looking at things differently or doing things a different way. It's because our soul is making itself known. It's like, this is why you were put on this earth. So here, it's to let that shine. Now, with the sun, this is the happiest card in the whole entire deck, but it has an even deeper relevance for you, Leo, because you're ruled by the sun. I think it's so cool that we have Cancer, right? And Cancer goes into Leo. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and Leo is ruled by the sun. I just think that's very pretty. And so here, what we have is we have our ruling planet, quote unquote planet, moving us forward during this time. So we're going to have a tendency to shine in however we shine, in whatever ways we shine. We're going to have a tendency to shine during this time, to stand out. There's a sense of happiness, of connection, of passion, of power, of insight, of ideas, and really letting ourselves shine forward in a very beautiful, very positive, yeah, positive, prominent way. And it brings us to the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is Gemini energy. This is This is our angels blessing us. This is why Spirit is saying to us, connect with our angels, because we're going to find that our angels are blessing us, are moving us forward in a very distinct way for us, saying, this is this is your passion, this is your power, this is your brilliance. The Lovers, Gemini energy, right? There's a duality to this. So we can find that there's a duality to us that needs to be acknowledged. Now, we tend to like things to be one certain way, right? The sun shines, brilliance is here. Let it be this way. But there's a duality to us that we need to acknowledge, and that we need to foster in ourselves, to really let ourselves shine, to let love guide us forward, to have ourselves be passionate and beautiful. And there's a real sense of, what do you love? And that question is going to come up a lot during this time. What do you love? Like, what do you want? What brilliance is guiding you forward? And that's going to be a big deal. It really is. So here with the Lovers, it's your love guiding you, and it's making room for your love to be a part of your everyday life. Now, we have the number 6, and then we have the number 6 reverse. So 6 is a very nurturing number. And so we have it nurturing with our love, but we also have it kind of falling away when it comes to the past. So the 6 of Cups is being very nostalgic. Now, we can be overly nostalgic, overly idealistic of the past, and because it's reversed, it's like it's coming forward in a harmful way. It's like, not necessarily in a bad way, but we're getting stuck because we can never replicate what once was. Like, we just can't. We're not going to live up to the the imagination in our mind. Even if we're saying, oh, well, that's how exactly it was, we're not seeing the whole picture. It could be that we're remembering something when we were little, we didn't have the responsibilities, we didn't know that things went haywire or wrong. We just thought, oh, this is perfect, and we didn't see all the hiccups along the way. So this is going to be a time where we're trying to replicate, especially if we're going on, okay, there's somebody who's going on a holiday during this time. Yeah. And you're trying to make things perfect. You want it just like the past. And Spirit's like, you didn't see all the hiccups. You didn't see all the hiccups. Somebody else dealt with them. So during this time, you're going to have to deal with the hiccups, and you're going to be like, I just want it to be just like the past. And it's not going to be able to be, because you didn't have that full picture. You didn't have that full, knowledge of everything that went wrong or haywire, or, that somebody else handled. So being aware of that is going to be very, very important during this time, because we're going to be really annoyed with ourselves. Like, why can't it just be perfect? It's like, because we're only remembering the shiny happy bits, right? We're not remembering all of it. So just be aware of that. With the 6 of Cups reversed, not getting caught in the past is going to be something that is very important. It's like, we're in the present, new memories, be involved in the now. That's going to be something very powerful. Now, with the Knight of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, we're learning how to move forward in love, with our hearts, with, saying, this is what I love, what I want. If we have water sign energies in our lives, they're going to be moving forward with us. They can actually bring up a lot of turbulence, emotionally. So just be aware of that. But we're really looking at what we love, what we cherish, what we want to move forward, what's super important to us, what's sacred to us during this time, and embracing those cherished moments, embracing those like cherished ideals. That's going to be a really big part of us during this time, for this time period, to really hold up what we love, and to remember that in the Rider Waite Smith deck, this is the Holy Grail. So here, the cup is the Holy Grail, and the Holy Grail is said to be the cup that caught the blood of Christ. So whether you believe in the mythos or not, it doesn't really matter. What we're seeing here is we're seeing the holding up of something that has held something astoundingly sacred, astoundingly beautiful. And we are learning to hold up in our lives something astoundingly sacred and beautiful to us. It doesn't, nobody else has to get it, right? But if we love it and we're connecting with it, that's all that matters. And that beauty is guiding us forward. Not being pulled down into other people's trauma drama, that's going to be a big thing for us during this time. To wrap ourselves in what we love, but also to release anger and frustration. So I'm just seeing here, green is the color of the liver energy in Qigong. So that's where anger is held. And green is also the color of, of the heart chakra. Right? Yeah. And so here, I'm just seeing the sense of I'm opening up my heart, but I'm releasing my anger. And that's going to be a big thing. Or as I release my anger, I'm opening up my heart. And there's almost a sense of like, can I trust myself to move forward in love? Can I trust myself to move forward in what I love? And that's a big question for us. That's a big question, period. We're going to be finding that things are coming into balance, and we need things to come into balance financially. So being aware of that, being aware that things right now are out of balance, and finding the harmony is going to be a very big deal. So with the Six of Pentacles, we can find during this time that, you know, it's almost like somebody's saying here, I don't know if somebody's working on, okay, if you can do this, then I'll pay you type of thing. And we have to get that done in order to be paid. Just knowing that there's something here where it's like, I'm just seeing like the carrot pulled out a little bit, pulled out a little bit. Make sure that you are, yeah, you are getting reimbursed for what you do too. Okay, that's going to be a big thing. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of. This is the Two of Cups. Now, it's interesting to be mindful of a healing, but there's almost a sense here that we feel like we really connect with somebody, and it's not quite. It's not quite the connection we originally thought. So just be aware of that. Our subconscious spirit message here is meditate, slowing down, meditating, taking time to meditate and connect with the universe is going to be a very big thing. Is it going to be a thing that we want to do? No. No, we're busy. We're busy people. We have lots to do. We want to shine. We want to go. We want to be in the middle of everything. But taking time to meditate is going to be sacredly important for you, Leo. Our subconscious tarot message is the Page of Wands. That's us. We're coming through during this time subconsciously as a student. We're learning a lot. We're finding our way forward. Connecting with the sacred feminine in our lives is going to be a very important thing for us. But letting ourselves question, letting ourselves wonder, letting ourselves be passionate, letting ourselves explore, letting ourselves be childlike is going to be something that's really big for us. We want things to be controlled. We do. We want things to be carefully curated during this time. Like, even when we get what we wish for, we want everything to be controlled the way that we want it. And this is letting things be a little messy, like kids are. Even the neatest child is messy. So here, it's letting us be exploratory. Like, it's letting us ask questions and dive deeper into things and wonder and get messy and just look at all different angles. And, I'm just saying, make points. It's like when you tell kids like, oh, don't do this or don't do that. And they're like, no, you have to do it that way because you're taking it so literally. And it's like letting us look at things literally and saying, well, how can that be? Because it doesn't resonate true, because it has to be, like this, or it has to be like that. So here, I see us being childlike, and I see us letting ourselves be childlike And it's hard for us because we want everything to be ordered and structured. But subconsciously, if we can let things be just a little bit wild and messy, that can be really fun, or at least teach us a heck of a lot. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.